Welcome back. Look around the region right now on this muggy Friday. Partly to mostly cloudy for us, but we haven't really been dealing with rain, at least for today. Radar still largely quiet here in middle Georgia. We're not seeing any activity, and for most of the Peach State, it's pretty quiet as well. We were tracking a couple of small showers off to the southeast. There we go. You can see those near Waycross, just nothing much going on. Maybe a few balls of lightning there, but flood warnings remaining in effect. And I mean, I even turned on the U.S. radar. Alabama's pretty quiet right now as well. Here's the rain we've got over the last 3 days. You can see a lot more over North Georgia, wet spots here in Middle Georgia, Perry, Montezuma, 3/4 of an inch, or excuse me, 2/3 of an inch rather. Under half an inch in Macon, about 1/4 of an inch in Forsyth and Gray, as well as Warner Robins. So nothing significant so far, but our rain odds most certainly are going to ramp up as we head into Saturday as this front nears. Could see a couple isolated storms overnight, especially once we get past midnight towards tomorrow morning, keeping it pretty warm with a low of 60 in Macon, and that wind continuing to come in from the south-southeast. A couple degrees cooler than last night, but either way, still significantly warm for this time of year. 73 for tomorrow's high. Thunderstorms expected, especially over the later parts of the day, with the wind coming largely from the west, just shifting from the southwest towards the northwest with this front coming in. Remainder of today, we're not worried about severe weather, just a couple of isolated storms, but for tomorrow, we do see that there's a level 1 threat that includes the northwestern third of the region. Macon is involved in this. Warner Robins, Perry, we are not. Forsyth, we are in this. Mainly talking a couple strong wind gusts, but the line will be weakening as it makes its way in. Yes, it is expected to be a line of storms this time, and linear mode's always preferred to isolated cell mode every single time. Look at this monster, all right? It is mean as it goes through Alabama, and then suddenly it crosses into Georgia and just starts to fall apart as temperatures start to drop a little bit with the sun going down, and so that's good for us. We're not too concerned about major impacts, though a couple of strong winds obviously are fair game. That really should be all we have to worry about. Then it just turns into a couple of remaining isolated showers and storms through the evening. Now, a closer look at that again. Tonight, kind of just isolated, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder in there, but we're not worried about any strong storms. Should be a somewhat quiet start tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised with a couple of showers, maybe a storm ongoing early, but we do see the more intense storms coming as we get into our Saturday at supper time. This is what's left of that line from Alabama. Not nearly as intense as it comes in, and then just a couple isolated storms remain, a few small showers, and then we're left with a lot of cloud cover as we go into Sunday. That will take some time to clear out. Now here are the remaining rain totals again. Don't forget the Upson, Lamar, Butts, and Jasper counties are under that flood warning until 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But rain totals, not too bad. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So especially over the later parts of tomorrow, we're expecting those storms. Cloudy and windy Sunday, not very warm, only into the mid-50s. It will be a little nicer next week, though. Temperatures upper 50s, low 60s, and a lot more of those sun logos.